Hey, my name is Dan from Insignia Interactive, and with my friend James, we are developing our last project through college.
Welcome to our devlog. We hope to take you on a journey over the next 10 weeks as we develop our final extended project for college. We've been planning and developing this game for around 2 weeks now and would like to show you all the project plans and development that we've made so far. This project is huge for us as it will determine our final grade, and because of this we decided to end our college life with a bang and push ourselves to the extreme.
We started by creating a plan and researching existing products with similar mechanics and graphic styles. As well as this, we ran a survey that was sent around to different demographics, allowing us to get a better idea of the target audience. We gained some insightful information from this survey which allowed us to develop our plan to a fuller extent.
We're aiming to create a movement shooter featuring both multiplayer and single player modes. The game will include a large range of weapons, maps and movement mechanics to keep the gameplay as interesting as possible. We're aiming to keep the gameplay fast-paced while still making the game accessible for new players. The multiplayer will be competitive and intense with a high skill ceiling for those willing to learn mechanics, and our single player will offer an equally fast-paced experience but will be less competitive and appeal to those looking for a more casual side of the game.
As James has already mentioned, we'll be featuring multiplayer and single player modes. Within the multiplayer mode, we wish to include different classes, game modes, and power-ups. Throughout this week, I've been developing a working multiplayer system using Photon Engine. This system currently includes a login/registration menu, as well as creating and joining lobbies. I've also worked on a player movement system that includes wall running and animations. Throughout the next couple of weeks, I'll be working on weapons using inverse kinematics and a class system/weapon pickup system. I'll also eventually need to work on AI for the single player mode.
My levels will be designed with high mobility in mind. I want multiple floors to encourage vertical movement, and I will be trying to blend between large open spaces and enclosed corridors to keep the levels from becoming stagnant or repetitive. I also want to allow people to make the most of any mechanics the game includes, whether that is wall running, dashes, double jumping or something else entirely, so the levels will all be designed with this in mind. We're only around 2 weeks into the development of this game, which is why the clips you see look fairly plain right now. We're working on the game consistently until the project submission deadline on the 20th of May and posting a devlog every week until then. If you found this video, I hope you stick around to follow the development process and maybe offer some feedback as we work on the game. Our social media will be linked in the description if you'd like to look further into our work.